So I bought what's it called? I bought the Unheard Gaming Edition, and I read the description. I bought it, and I already have buyer's remorse. The single player version, which I'm switching it here. I'll show you. It's like having two accounts in one. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
So
I could see how that is. It's not like you get stuff from the PvP version and
it's
then
not like you
take it over
can
there.
do anything in the PvE version. So I'm not now. I'm in the PvE version. I've already played one round when I died.
What's it like though? Are there
It's
like
the same.
AI PMCs?
No, so it's not like STP Tarkov where there's AI PNC. Well, I only played one raid, so I cannot guarantee. But I got killed by the bosses on Ground Zero. By the
Ground Zero.
bosses on Ground Zero. So biggest difference is the PVE and the deeper pockets that you get. You get 2 extra slots.
Yeah.
Now, is that worth it? That'll be up to you to decide, really. And yeah,
Did
you
it
get
come with the bigger stash?
yeah. So it gave you this much worth of stash. I'm highlighting it.
Oh,
did-
so
and
it didn't give you the extra?
It did give me
Like, you know how
extra.
they released more?
That is extra. That's it. Now I did not buy that a huge amount of stash. That a
Okay.
stash expansion. I just yeah. I don't
So
feel like
it
I
doesn't
need it.
come with that. Okay.
It does come with a little stash extension and a bunch
Yeah,
of
more,
equipment.
but not the huge one that literally makes it another like third.
Yeah, that's That's like you pay like $40 for that. But I didn't do that.
That is expensive.
So it does come with a bunch of equipment. Some like a lucky junk box. I got that in the regular account, in the PvP account as well. An ammo can. Comes with a bunch of guns and a weapons case. Like this one, and this one. Is it crazy? No, these are not that crazy, to be honest. These weapons, they're okay. It comes with this thing. Radio okay, so what happens is, I don't know if this works in PvP, but you do get it in PvP. This little transmitter, you carry it on you, and it sends an all-out some kind of broadcast if you use it in raid to all your friends, saying that you need help, and your friends can pretty much come into the raid. The problem is I have a lot of friends, so I don't want all of them to come and help me. Next thing you know, I have a friend that I haven't seen in like a year. They're like, "Hey, George, what's up?"
Or yeah, ones that accidentally come shoot you. Oh my gosh.
I mean, yeah, it also came with this vest. Again, nothing to like write books about. It's nice, but whatever.
That's a cool bear vest.
Depends on what your faction too, but you get like kind of equal worth of stuff. So we came with this too. This is kind of useless. I mean, it's great for the beginning of the wipe, but I sold mine on the PvP. Yeah.
Oh, and the Cougar.
This fancy knife,
Another
which
knife?
which you're not gonna really. How am I really gonna use this? This is useless for me.
It's just for
looks.
gits and shiggles.
Yeah, it's not really. It's not worth it. But I paid $100 for it extra. I didn't pay $250. It would have been $250 if you're just buying the game.
Yeah, if you didn't have EOD.
So another thing is kind of a disappointment because I thought EOD came with a little bit of a prestige if you think about it. You're the OGs. You're part of the OGs, the dudes who took a chance on the game when the game was being developed, not just like I mean, yes, at first I bought the $50 version or 40 whatever, and then I upgraded to the EOD, but then EOD got taken away, so now it was kind of like a prestige, Yeah, and yes, I did get this game. I got the EOD in 2016. So,
Yeah,
but yeah,
now they don't have that one anymore, and they came out with this.
it came with this one, with the Unheard Edition, and a lot of people are disappointed. I said I'm gonna give him a chance, and I bought the one. Am I disappointed? Not necessarily, but is this one necessary? I don't think so. It did not come with a better pouch. There was rumors about a better pouch. No, there was no better pouch. Just you're still stuck with the Gamma. So, to summarize, it's cool what they did, but it's not worth $100. I think EOD should have never been removed. There's a lot of people protesting. I think the nice guy from YouTube, he always makes like a lot of YouTube Tarkov related content. He just removed Tarkov from his YouTube name. Nice guy Tarkov. That's a huge deal because he's like super. But anyway, yeah, that's.
I know a lot of people.
They're doing this PVE. Now I'm in the PV. I'm gonna switch back to PvP, but this PVE is in response to try to eliminate try to get the player base back and not necessarily eliminate STP, the single player Tarkov, the single player Tarkov little mod that those people had those super popular because people are getting sick of they're getting
hackers and stuff.
Of all the hackers, yeah. Now in PvE we were just told that it doesn't wipe, which is kind of cool.
Yeah, that is really cool. It doesn't wipe.
So based on my understanding so far, your regular account still wipes, which that's so annoying. That's the next wipe. That's probably what's gonna make me just play PvE because I'm sick of the tasks. I'm sick of having to do the same tasks all over, like all the time.
Yeah. Trust me.
I've been doing them over and over. I feel like it's a grind. I feel like it's an unnecessary grind. And the skills. If you're a guy like me that doesn't play this game 24/7, you will almost never max out your skills. Yeah, I maxed out the metabolism because they keep eating and drinking crap everywhere. But the strength and all that, like, how are you gonna max this out? It's unlikely that you will. If you're just that's why you need more time. So I understand it wouldn't be fair to the rest of the player base that wipes, unless you can completely remove the wipe event period. Like, okay, get rid of your stuff, restart your account as the wipe event, but don't get rid of your skills.
That would be nice. That's something I could get behind. With
and the tasks. Yeah, like leave the tasks alone where you left them off last wipe, and leave the skills alone. That'll be something that I would definitely get behind of, because these don't put you off at such a great advantage. Let's say someone starts playing the game next wipe. These don't put you at such a huge advantage.
Right.
Not to mention, like, okay, I'm still stuck in the level 30. Like, the only time I was able to get to level 40 was, I think, like 2 or 3 wipes before, where I used to play the game a whole lot more. Most people want this game to be PvP. PvE is nice, but I think it's just a reaction that was going to happen, and it was expected to happen due to STP, due to a lot of people just favoring single-player Tarkov.
It's a nice pastime is what I would put it at. Like, if I'm playing alone, or even like with a friend, you know, I would like, and I don't want to just go lose stuff in PvP. I would like a mode where I could just walk around and kill scavs, have a few cool firefights and all that, but...
And it's pretty cool, because in PvE your progression gets saved. So
yeah, that's what I like. Something that doesn't wipe. Like, you can collect a ton of cool stuff, and it's not just gonna all disappear without you using it because you have gear fear.
But then again, yeah, that too, the gear fear. But then again, like, it's still not as fun as PvP. I would like, fine, the gear fear, I get it, lose your gear, whatever, but at least your skills, you know, the skills. I wish PvP had skill progression that saved and it didn't wipe with the wipe. Same with your rank, same with your traders. I know that's gonna put you at an offset, but it's not a huge offset where it's gonna kill the game for people.
Right.
And there's a really, really easy way to combat that. Instead of opening up all these maps to everyone on day one, if they should do what they did with Ground Zero. Okay, if you're a newbie, level 1 to 15, then all of these are separate lobbies. Make them all separate lobbies.
Right.
And then if you're over level 20, then you're going to be stacked up against level 20 or higher. That's super easy to combat being overmatched by a higher tier player. Make a tier system, you know.
Just like Arena.
Yeah.
In Arena, you barely, if you're like the lowest tier, you barely go up against the max tier people.
Right. So
Like you're matched based on status.
but yeah, that's where we're at right now with this game.